morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching JanataTelevision and this is the English Bulletin with me, Anustha Acharya. The top stories first. The International Relations Committee directs government to increase SPP involvement. Political leaders urge not to act against national interest. Janata Prasaran and Prakashan Limited organizing its 7th general meeting today. The meeting will be held at Karki Banquet. World Bank extends support to Nepal's digital transformation, 1 million people to be connected to the broadband. EU supports Ukraine for the membership, Kremlin keeps a close look on recent development. And Nepal off to winning start in ACC Women T20I Championship, women team defeats Bhutan by 50 runs. And now the news in detail. Committee's Direction of International Relations has directed the government to formally inform the United States that Nepal cannot be involved in the State Partnership Program. During the discussion in the International Relations Committee, the former Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister and others had urged the Prime Minister not to act against the national interest. The committee has directed to make a formal announcement that they cannot participate in the program. Speaking at the discussion of the International Relations Committee on Friday, former Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Bhim Rawal has said that the SPP agreement was not the only thing that had happened, adding that the government had written a letter to the United States urging it to provide formal information. Foreign Minister Narayan Khadga had said that the government should not keep a quote on the issue as the government has already put its views in the parliament. CPN-UML MP Yogesh Bhattrai has called on the government to start preparations for natural disaster management. Speaking at a meeting of the House of Representatives on Friday, Bhattrai said that floods, landslides and inundation would occur during the monsoon season and called on the government to start preparations for its management. Similarly, Democratic Socialist Party of Nepal EPA Mia demanded the formation of the high-level commission of inquiry into the murder of Rakesh Bhakta Paudel, a resident of Jitpur Simara Sub-Metropolis 6 in Bara district on April 13. Mia says that the preparators should be punished to the maximum by exposing the facts. Janata Prasaran and Prakashan Limited has organized its 7th general meeting on Saturday. Janata Prasaran and Prakashan Limited, which has more than 1,200 shares, will hold its 7th general meeting this Saturday. The general meeting will be held at Karki Banquet today. As the company has already agreed to issue primary share, the general meeting is confident of approving it. If the decision is approved, it is believed to be the first company in South Asia. This is Janata Bulletin. We will be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed 21 new cases of COVID-19 across the country. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, the number of active cases of COVID-19 has dropped to 150 after 9 people recovered from the disease. So far, a total of 979,137 people have tested positive for the virus in Nepal, while 966,962 people have already recovered. No new death from the virus was reported yesterday. The death toll from the virus remains constant at 11,951. Nepal is currently among top 66 countries affected by coronavirus. USA tops the list with 87.75 million cases, followed by India with 43.25 confirmed cases. The virus has infected more than 542.41 million people worldwide and has claimed over 6.33 million lives. Due to the competition in market and central bank's policy, a wave of mergers has started among commercial banks. Less than a week after the merger agreement was signed between Nepal Investment Bank and Mega Bank, a preliminary agreement has been reached between Global IME Bank and Bank of Kathmandu. Nabil Bank has reached the final stage of acquiring Nepal Bangladesh Bank. Although half a dozen commercial banks have formally entered into a merger process, all other commercial banks except government-owned Agriculture Development, Rashtra Banija and Nepal Bank have intensified formal discussions with each other for merger. In a meeting with the chairman and directors of the banks 3 weeks ago, Nepal Rashtra Bank's Governor Mahaprasad Adhikari had hinted that the merger policy is about to change and that the discounts and other facilities being provided for at present will not be available from the next fiscal year. Less than 2 weeks after the governor gave such information, 4 banks have reached understanding for the merger. And now the news from economic front. The World Bank's Board of Executive Directors on Thursday approved $140 million for the Digital Nepal acceleration process to expand access to broadband and engage more people in the digital economy, the World Bank said in a press statement. The project will support the implementation of the Digital Nepal framework, the country's digital economic strategy that was announced by the government in 2019. According to the World Bank, the project will improve access to high-quality and affordable broadband services, especially for people and businesses in rural areas. The statement further said that it will also support and secure the delivery of digital government services through improvements in Nepal's data, infrastructures, and cyber security. Specific activities will seek to boost internet use, digital skills and entrepreneurship, and access to digital services by women, ethnic and social minorities, and persons with disabilities. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back. Now the international news. The European Union gave its blessing on Friday for Ukraine and its neighbor Moldova to become candidates to join the bloc, reaching out deep into a former Soviet Union for what would be a major geopolitical shift following Russia's Ukraine invasion. In a grievance-filed speech in St. Petersburg, Russian President Vladimir Putin railed at the West and the United States in particular, but sought to play down the EU issue. The further added that he has nothing against it. It is not a military bloc. It's the right of any country to join economic union. However, earlier on Friday, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said Russia was closely following Ukraine's EU bid, especially in the light of increased defense cooperation among the 27-member bloc. Ukraine applied to join the EU 4 days after Russian troops poured across its border in February. Another 4 days later, so did Moldova and Georgia, smaller ex-Soviet states also contending with separatist regions blocked by Russia. An explosion at a mosque in Afghanistan's northern Kunduz province has killed at least one worshipper and wounded 7 others. Dozens of people had gathered inside the mosque in the district of Imam Sahib for Friday prayers when an explosive device detonated, said Obiadullah Abedi, the Taliban-appointed spokesman for the Kunduz police chief, as reported by Al Jazeera. There was no claim of responsibility for the attack and an investigation is underway. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now the latest from the world of sports. Spinner Sangeeta Rai and fast bowler Kavita Kumar helped Nepal register a winning start to the ACC Women's T20 Championship 2022 on Friday. The duo helped Nepal defeat Bhutan by 15 runs in the championship that kicked off in Malaysia today, June. Chasing a target of 95 runs for victory, Bhutan were all out of 44 runs in 17.5 overs thanks to exceptional bowling by Rai and Kumar. Spinner Rai took 4 wickets in the match while fast bowler Kumar and Sita Rana Magar took 2 wickets each. Likewise, Indu Burma and Asmina Karmacharya bagged a wicket each. Earlier, Nepal opted a bat first at the UKM Steady ST Cricket Oval in Malaysia and posted 94 runs in allotted 20 overs, losing 9 wickets. Nepal's Kajal Shrestha scored the highest 20 runs of 26 balls. Bhutan's Sonam Palden took 4 wickets while Onsu Gurung and Rasi Cheki bagged a wicket each. Nepal will next face Kuwait on Saturday. Olympian Association, the umbrella organization of Nepali Olympians, is preparing to mark the Olympic Day 2020 by organizing a reunion. The NOA is also planning to organize the 5 special programs on the occasion. Organizing a press meet on the capital on Friday, NOA said that they will mark Olympic Day by conducting various programs from June 19 to 23. Under its program, NOA will organize a friendly table tennis against Nepal national and international players. Association and AVS School in Lalitpur on Sunday. On Monday, the Olympians will play a friendly football match against Nepal Sports Journalist Forum at Anfa Complex Saddobato. The Olympians reunion program has been fixed for Tuesday, according to NOA President Deepak Bista. All the Olympians representing Nepal since the 1964 Olympics in Tokyo will be invited at the place during the reunion. NOA will also felicitate senior Olympians during the reunion. So far, 88 players have represented Nepal in the Olympics. Among them, 10 have already passed away. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin and the headlines once again. International Relations Committee directs government to cease SPP involvement. Political leaders urge not to act against national interest. Janata Prasaran and Prakashan Limited organizing its 7th general meeting today. The meeting will be held at Karki Banquet. World Bank extends support to Nepal's digital transformation. 1 million people to be connected to broadband. EU supports Ukraine for the membership. Kremlin keeps a close look on recent development. And cricket off to winning start in ICC Women T20 Championship. Women team defeats Bhutan by 50 runs. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.